So coming down, getting any fuzz off your legs you need to. Coming down onto your back on your mat and wiggling a little bit. And then finding a place to soften, just letting your body release. Maybe you want support underneath your head or your knees. Maybe your low back feels really tight and you want to keep your knees bent. And beginning to deepen your breath and allowing the belly to fully soften. You can engage the constriction at the back of the throat for some ujjayi, ocean breath. And one thing that is important, I am finding for myself and for so many of the people that I work with, is to have some guidance that we can touch into during this time for navigating this time, like some inner checkpoints or mantras or affirmations or connection to what we believe is really our deeper truth, so we can make decisions along the way that aligns with that. So today for our practice, I'm going to tune into those inner guidelines, that wisdom that we can check in with. Maybe it's something that has been given to you, something that you've heard, or maybe it's just what you've simply learned from your life experience. So tuning into what is it that you come back to when your reality is challenged or when you feel uncertain. What are the guidelines, the guideposts that help you navigate? And taking a couple more deep breaths here. Let's make them letting go breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Again, inhale. Nice. And beginning to wiggle the fingers and toes, re-energizing the body. And rolling the hands and feet around in little circles, massaging out the wrists and the ankles. And going back the other way. And then letting the arms rest by the side. So with your next inhale, reach your arms in a big arc up to the sky, over your head on the floor, stretching long. And as you exhale, arms back up to the sky, floating down by the side. Again, inhale, reaching up, stretching long. Exhale, float the arms back up to the sky, down by the side. 2 more times like this with your breath. Inhaling up one more time. And as you exhale, bend the right knee, clasping the hands around the shin, hugging the leg in towards your chest. And then clasping the hands behind the right thigh, extending the foot up towards the sky, and begin to circle the foot in the air. And go back the other way. And sliding the hands up the back of the leg, inviting the leg in a little closer towards your torso, keeping the shoulders and jaw relaxed. A little stretch through the back of the leg. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, bend the knee and hold onto the ankle or the outside of the foot. It's like a happy baby pose. So we're going to do a little twisting here through the spine. Take an inhale here. Maybe extending the right leg out a little bit more. And as you exhale, bring the foot across the body, twisting over to the left, stretching the right arm out. Inhale, coming back across the body. Maybe extending that leg out. Exhale. Bring it across. Stretching into the twist. 2 more times with your breath. And touching into your inner guidance. What is it that helps you know you're on the right path? You're in alignment with your deeper integrity. What guidelines have you picked up from living your life thus far? And then bringing your knee back to center, hugging it in towards your chest. And then releasing it out long, arms come over the head, realigning the spine. Inhale and exhale, hugging the left knee in. And then clasping the hands behind the left thigh, extending the leg up, pointing and flexing the foot. And rolling it around in circles. And back the other way. And then sliding your hands up the back of the leg, inviting the leg a little closer in towards your torso, getting a nice stretch through the back of the leg, maybe feeling it down into the hip. So opening up some space, keeping shoulders and jaw relaxed. One more inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knee, holding onto the ankle or the outside of the foot. Take an inhale here, extending the left leg out to the left. Exhale, bringing the foot across the body, switching to the right hand, stretching left arm out, twisting. Inhale, coming across the body again, holding on to the left foot, stretching it out. Exhale across the body. 2 more times with your breath. What is it that you can come back to inside yourself to gain deeper wisdom, peace, maybe equanimity in a certain situation? And then coming back to hug your knee into your chest. Your next inhale, stretching the leg out, arms come over the head, realign the spine. And then exhale, float the arms up to the sky and down by the sides. Come to a momentary Shavasana here. Letting go of all effort. Sinking into stillness. And then bending one knee, And then the other, placing your feet on the floor, maybe realigning your spine, and let your knees drop side to side, both knees to the right, both knees to the left. And then coming back to center, walking the feet in, so hip width apart, but in close to your body. We're going to do a little playing around in bridge pose here. So if you have something underneath your head, you may want to remove it for a moment. So with your next inhale, press strongly into your feet, engage your glutes, and press the hips up towards the sky. Exhale, lowering back down. You might have a little Vata release in the knees, a little popping in, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. There's the other knee. Inhale, lifting up. This time we're gonna hold it. So you're welcome to just stay here, squeezing the glutes, lifting up. If you'd like to go further, we're going to extend the right leg out long. Inhale, lifting it up to the sky. Exhale, lowering it down without resting it on the floor. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down, feeling that left leg working. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down, bending the knee. Pressing into both feet, lifting the hips up. Exhale, lowering hips down to the floor. Inhale, lifting back up. Really engage through the glutes. Press strongly through the right leg this time. Extending the left leg out. Here we go. 4 times. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. Feel your core engaged. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Keep the hips lifted. 2 more. And then bending the knee, foot to the floor, pressing into both feet, lifting up a little higher. Exhale, lowering down to the floor. Inhale, lifting up. Pressing maybe a little higher. Exhale, lowering down. 2 more times with your breath, just flowing in and out of bridge pose. Nice. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out to either side. A reclined bound angle pose. And here we're going to reach the arms up to the sky, over the head, stretching long through the arms and then letting them rest on the floor above the head. I'm going to do a little subtle movement that's going to change the stretch in your hips and your back. So take an inhale here, pressing the sit bones back into the floor, arching your back. Notice how that changes the stretch. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone, lengthening through the spine, pressing low back towards the floor. Notice how that shifts your stretch. So with your breath, inhale, arching the back, pushing sit bones into the floor. Exhale, tucking the tailbone. Just keeping everything resting on the floor. But we're just tilting the pelvis back and forth. And feeling into the different muscles that get stretched here. One more breath here. Bosco's getting settled. And then releasing the arms down, scooping the knees up, hugging them into your chest. Rocking a little side to side. Placing one hand on top of each knee, begin to move your knees around in separate circles so they come together and out, away from each other, and around and back in. Coordinating with the breath. And going back the other way, reversing the direction. And then hugging your knees in, lifting your head, curling into a little ball, stretching through your spine. And then releasing down to the floor, letting the knees rest against each other, bringing the feet wider than your hips, and just letting the low back soften towards the floor. You can have your hands on your low belly or arms resting by your sides. We're going to slide the shoulder blades down the back, just bringing the shoulders down and then pressing them out and down into the floor. So we're broadening through the chest and opening through the shoulders, and then very gently begin to turn your head side to side, just rolling it on the floor. And stretching through the neck. And then bringing the head back to center. We're going to do some face exercises here. So we're just going to open the mouth, sticking the tongue out as far as you can, and looking up above your head, past your head, for a lion's breath, just stretching the face as much as you can. So take an inhale, and then lion. Feel the belly pull in. Inhale. Two more. Access the fierceness inside you. Nice. And then bringing the knees in, rolling over to your right side, pressing your weight up to find a seat. So sitting up on the edge of your blanket. Sitting cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. If not, feel free to stretch one or both legs out in front of you. Once you've found your seat, close your eyes and reconnect with your breath now that your spine is no longer supported by the floor. And begin to breathe a little more forcefully. We're going to inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. You can just keep your eyes closed. Really oxygenating your brain. Two more. And then breathing just through the nose. And notice any shifts in your physiology, in your body, your mind, your spirit from that forceful breath. gently opening your eyes. With your next inhale, reaching the right arm out up to the sky and then bending the elbow, bringing it back behind you with your exhale. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, back behind you. 2 more. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, sliding that shoulder blade down the back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming back. Nice, letting the right hand rest on the leg. Left side, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, sliding shoulder blade down and back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, down and back. 2 more with your breath. And then letting the hands rest on the legs, leaning forward slightly. Take an inhale here. And exhale, drop the right shoulder towards the left knee, looking back behind you. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, left shoulder drops towards right knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right shoulder drops. Inhale up. Exhale, left shoulder drops. Inhale, back up 1 more time each side. Nice, and then coming back to center, stretching the legs out in front of you. Bouncing out your knees, rolling your feet around. And from here, we're gonna come to a kneeling position with the blanket underneath, underneath the knees. And finding your strap or something that you can use as a strap, placing that out in front of you here. So we're going to start with sitting on the heels or as far back as you can go. Bring the hands to the chest, placing one palm over the other hand. And just connecting with that truth, that wisdom in your heart. With your next inhale, we're going to lift up, expanding through the arms. And then exhale, coming back down to whatever extent you want to. Inhale, lifting up, expanding. Exhale, coming back down. Snap, crackle, pop. Cold mornings. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, coming down. Nice. Then releasing the hands down, finding the strap, coming up to a high kneeling position. We're going to bring the right foot out to the right in line with the left knee, and keeping that nice stretch going through the right leg. We're going to inhale, lifting the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bringing them back behind you. Nice stretch through the shoulders. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, coming forward. If you have to bend your elbows, take a wider grasp of the strap. If this is too easy and you don't feel a stretch, narrow your grasp. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale forward. 1 more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale back behind you, opening through that heart. Inhale up and exhale down. And we're going to come down, placing the hands on the floor and rocking a little forward and backwards, just getting into the inner thigh on the right side a little bit more. Make this movement really small or making it a little bit bigger. And then coming back to a neutral place. We're going to walk the hands over to the left, placing the left hand on the floor in line with the left leg, and then inhale, lifting the right arm up to the sky. So you might feel like your hips are falling backwards. So really intentionally scoop them forward, and you might rotate that right foot a little bit up onto the heel, and then leaning back with the right arm shining out through your heart center. And if you'd like a little challenge, you can lift the right leg up off the floor, balancing. One more inhale, and then exhale, we're going to come back to our kneeling position, hands to the heart, touching into your inner guidance that helps you navigate through challenging times. Inhale, lifting up, expanding out from your heart, your wisdom shining. Exhale, coming back down, hands to the heart. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, sitting down. One more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, sitting down, and then finding the strap with your hands, coming up, stretching the left leg out to the left, getting a nice stretch through the inner thigh of the left leg, nice grasp of the strap. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, bring them back behind you. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. One more time. Expanding through the heart center. Nice. And then releasing the strap down, placing the hands on the floor, and begin to shift forward and backwards. And then coming to neutral place with the hips, and then walking the hands over to the right, placing the right hand on the floor, and inhale, lifting the left arm up, and you might lift the toes up, the left toes up off the floor too. Again, your hips might want to fall backwards. We're going to scoop them forward and lean back a little bit more through that left arm, shining out. Expanding here. Try smiling. And if you'd like a little more challenge, you can lift the left leg up off the floor, balancing here. One more inhale. And exhale, coming back down to kneeling, hands on the heart. And we'll do 3 more. Shining out, lifting, expanding from the heart. Exhale, sitting back down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale down. Bringing that goodness, that kindness into yourself one more time. Self-compassion, inner guidance, peace and ease. And pausing here, closing your eyes, and feeling the rhythm of your heartbeat through your hands. This precious life gift that you've been given. Navigating it the best way that you can in each moment. From here, releasing down, we're going to come back down onto our backs. And you're welcome to put a blanket under your head or your knees if you'd like, hugging your knees into your chest for just a moment, letting the knees come away from each other. Reach through the inside of the knees, grab onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for a happy baby pose. Rocking a little side to side here. And if there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back, setting yourself up well, and coming to total relaxation, letting go of all effort, muscular, mental, emotional. And sinking into stillness. Nothing to do here, just be. Bringing your awareness back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor, and come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here. And keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. And sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words to wash over you. This is the Lakota Code of Ethics. Some nice guidelines to take in to living our days. So there's 20 of them. Number 1, rise with the sun to pray. Pray alone. Pray often. The Great Spirit will listen if you only speak. 2, be tolerant of those who are lost on their path. Ignorance, conceit, anger, jealousy, and greed stem from a lost soul. Pray that they will find guidance. 3, search for yourself by yourself. Do not allow others to make your path for you. It is your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. 4, treat the guests in your home with much consideration. Serve them the best food, give them the best bed, and treat them with respect and honor. 5, do not take what is not yours, whether from a person, a community, the wilderness, or from a culture. It was not earned nor given. It is not yours. 6, respect all things that are placed upon this earth, whether it be people or plant. 7, honor other people's thoughts, wishes, and words. Never interrupt another or mock rudely mimic them. Allow each person the right to personal expression. 8. Never speak of others in a bad way. The negative energy that you put out into the universe will multiply when it returns to you. 9. All persons make mistakes, and all mistakes can be forgiven. 10. Bad thoughts cause illness of the body, mind, and spirit. Practice optimism. 11. Nature is not for us. It is a part of us. They are part of your worldly family. 12. Children are the seeds of our future. Plant love in their hearts and water them with wisdom and life's lessons. When they are grown, give them space to grow. 13. Avoid hurting the hearts of others. The poison of your pain will return to you. 14. Be truthful at all times. Honesty is the test of one's will within this universe. 15. Keep yourself balanced. Your mental self, spiritual self, emotional self, and physical self all need to be strong, pure, and healthy. Work out the body to strengthen the mind. Grow rich in spirit to cure emotional ailments. 16. Make conscious decisions as to who you will be and how you will react. Be responsible for your own actions. 17. Respect the privacy and personal space of others. Do not touch the personal property of others, especially sacred and religious objects. This is forbidden. 18. Be true to yourself first. You cannot nurture and help others if you cannot nurture and help yourself first. 19. Respect others' religious beliefs. Do not force your beliefs on others. 20. Share your good fortune with others. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And taking in any resonance, guidance, alignment that helps steer your navigation as you go into the rest of your day. And take a deep breath of gratitude. Sending that gratitude out to all the cells in your being. I thank you all for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.